This is Christy Lewis from Dostoevsky in Space. I haven't filmed on my phone in a really long time. This feels strange. So this is not going to be like a super heavily edited thing because I'm just going to edit it real fast on my phone. I'm going to do my best to do it without needing edits. So I just wanted to share kind of what I've been up to, what I'm looking forward to with BookTube, since I didn't do any of the traditional preparations for the new year type videos or like wrapping up the old year type videos. So what's been going on is I am frequently out of town for health appointments. I've been well enough lately to start working again, not necessarily as consistently as I would like to. And by working, I mean filming and editing library videos from home with my green screen. I can do it all from home now, which is incredible. I miss going in, but that's life. Sometimes it's not perfect, you know? I'm just really happy that I can get some work done. That's really, really cool. That's definitely an improvement. Most of my time right now is taking care of my health. I'm on a very special diet and I just have to do like a lot of physical therapy and stuff like that. That's taking up so much of my time that I just don't really have time to edit a lot of videos for my fun channel. I am trying to do weekly videos for the library channel. So most of my time other than those things, cooking is a big thing, is basically I've been working on Korean because I find it very relaxing. I find that it works my brain in a really cool way. And I've always wanted to learn a language, and loving K-drama and K-pop so much right now, it just seemed like the right time to jump in. So I've been really focusing on Korean and it's going really well, really well. I should use some Korean in this video, but I haven't really done anything with it today, so my brain's not in gear. So anyways, and I want to get this done so quickly. So anyways, so this is not going to be a big heavily edited video, but I thought maybe I could just do update videos with you guys sometimes that aren't heavily edited, just to kind of keep you guys apprised, because you guys are my social life. So I have been very quiet though lately on here, just because I'm so busy. I'm doing some Zoom calls with people that I've met here on BookTube, and that's really always very refreshing and wonderful to catch up with people like that. So that's been my relaxation and time with friends. Kate House Patreon is a great example. I love that Patreon and I try to keep up with it because it's so fun to chat with everybody on Zoom about classic books and stuff. If you're not a part of that, highly recommend. I try to never miss a meeting, but lately I've been missing them more frequently because health. So anyways, so those are some of the things I've been doing. I've been reading Flannery, obviously. I've been prepping for Feb Regency. I'm so excited for Feb Regency. That's in February. And prepping for The Idiot. I'm actually reading The Idiot right now. And I was inspired to really jump in hard because Flannery talks about The Idiot a little bit in her letters, among like a million other books. And I've been reading a lot of books just purely to help me sleep. Relaxing books. Emily of Deep Valley. Kate Howe's Kindred Spirits book club came at the right time for me. I was totally ready for some chill books. I've been having trouble with Voxer, honestly, though, because on my phone, the app does not work very well. So I get really behind on Voxer and I feel really bad because that's where a lot of buddy reads and group reads and all kinds of stuff happen. And like even readathon stuff that I'm involved in, I can't keep up with it if it's on Voxer. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been happening. Oh, and I'm watching a K-drama with Kate Howe and some other people, Tiffany from Beautiful Minutia, and Kate's roommate from college, Joanna, who's lovely. We're watching Startup, which is a really fun modern day K-drama so far. It seems like it has kind of an epic scope. There's all kinds of like time jumps and yeah, I'm really loving it and so are they. And this is Tiffany's first K-drama, so it's really fun. We're enjoying that. I have a few goals that I wanted to share for this year because I want to change some things. So one of those things is I want to kind of make fewer commitments on here on BookTube and just like commit fully to the ones that I'm doing because I like to do things thoroughly, and I found that last year pre-scheduling everything so far in advance, I wasn't always able to finish everything that I wanted to do, and then there were new things popping up and sometimes I just needed to relax and the stress was like not helping me relax. So I'm going to try and plan fewer things and just make fewer commitments and just honor them to the fullest, really talk more with my buddy reader friends. So far, I'm not starting off the year great with that. I mean, again, because Voxer. But anyways, yeah, and another goal is to read as slowly as I want to. Jennifer just put up a video about this too, and I was just like, yes, exactly, girl, exactly. I really want to take my time with what I'm reading and enjoy it, because this is for fun. And for me, fun is read slowly, take tons of a ridiculous amount of notes, more than I'll ever need, but and then go over the notes, compose a video or a post or something on the book that really engages with it in a meaningful way. I like to make it a project. And that's why I tend to read more things that are like on my lifelong list of books that I want to read than like fun books, unless it's a relaxing book. I often get kind of bored with just fun books, because it's just like, is this going to change my life? Probably not. But sometimes I do enjoy a good fun book. Usually though, it has to be something I can read before bed. So it's really tricky. I have a very specific schedule when I'm going through health flares that I have to keep. So yeah, I'm going to keep putting my health first. That's another goal, which I'm not doing actually very well today. I probably shouldn't be filming this video if I'm putting my health first. I'm going through a flare today. Boo. What else was? Oh, I want to get to comments sooner. And if I'm posting less frequently, my frequency for this channel I'm aiming for this year is like 2 heavily edited videos a month, if I can. And even that, I'm not going to stress about. And then like I can do something like this that's not very edited, that I can just post more easily. And I want to respond to every single comment, because I used to do that and it felt good. It felt like I'm actually being polite with people. Whereas I feel bad when I go back like a month later and I haven't responded to comments. So I want to get better at that. I would like to use some community posts to kind of keep you guys updated. If I can't do a video like this, then I can just post my TBR or something like that. I want to journal every day. I need to update my Goodreads. I had that as a goal. I already forgot that I had that as a goal. Yeah. I used to use Goodreads because I used to have a fantasy vlog, like a speculative fiction vlog, and I loved it. It was so great. I kept up with all my friends that way in between blog posts. But yeah, I've been really bad about that. I want to read more nonfiction, which I already started to do that last year, because I was just like, all of my favorite books were nonfiction books. I think my reading tastes are trying to tell me something about my reading tastes. like the top 5 or 8 or something out of my 10 that I kind of compiled just, tentatively were like nonfiction. So clearly I really love nonfiction and I just need to read more of it. I'm just curious. I like learning about these things. So, and okay, for Korean, I did start a Korean Instagram so that I would talk about it more, maybe find some friends who love the same things I do. And my goal is to get through 3 of the book sets of the Talk to Me in Korean curriculum, which is amazing. They have a podcast reading the lessons to you. They have the lessons in book format and for free online. And then they also have workbooks that you can go through. And I love it. The podcasts are so funny. I listen to them over and over, partly just for entertainment value, honestly, but they're so instructive. It's taught by Koreans. So it's like, okay, I think I can trust this. It's wonderful. I would like to be able to understand basic Korean, like on Instagram posts. Like I've been following BTS on Instagram, and there's a lot of cool K-pop stars on Instagram. It's fun to be able to read their interactions with each other. So that would be a goal, maybe to be able to understand audibly. I actually am doing better audibly, I think, than reading physically. If they say a word, I can oftentimes catch it more easily than if I'm reading it. But anyways, I would really like to make some Korean friends. That would be a goal for sure. That's partly, again, why I started the Korean Instagram. I want to make sure that I'm not hesitating to post videos like this as well. It's another goal. Even though it feels not as good to me, I don't like, I don't know. I don't like posting unedited things. It really bothers me, but I just have to be okay with not doing that all the time right now. I just don't have the time right now, or the health. But I just want to shout out Christine Riccio's editing style. That's how I edit. That's how I've always tried to edit, was even though it's kind of choppy sometimes, you can edit out all the boring and just leave what is essential, or at least that's what I try to do. I'm not saying all of my videos are just full of essential, but like Books and Lala, I don't know how she does it, but it seems like she's got like hour-long vlogs that she puts out, and I'm like, you don't want to see an hour-long vlog from me. It would not be that exciting. So anyways, they're like the opposite ends of the spectrum as far as editing. So anyways, those are my goals. Probably try to do some TBR thing on Reels, on like shorts or text post or something. Anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear how your 2022 is going so far and just hear from you in general. What are you reading? What's on your plans are you doing Flannery January or Fabrigency or reading The Idiot or whatever? Victoria and I are also going to be reading letters from jail or prison or something by Dietrich Bonhoeffer during Lent. So if you want to join us for that, let me know. We don't really have any plans yet for what that's going to look like far as publicly. So, but if you want to talk to us about it, we can plan with you. Okay, that's about it, I think. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.